I'll wait till he starts recording again. We probably
Yo,
just
yo,
got.
yo, what's up, people? Well, this is, oh crap, that's everything. Um, yeah, welcome to the second episode of the Naruto reaction. I have no full name for it yet. I haven't decided what I'm gonna call it. But welcome to the Naruto reaction. Um,
We also forgot to give my reaction before we stopped recording. So
oh, this is it
Oh,
now. This is it now.
yeah. You had some time to think about it. First 6 episodes, pretty much just character building, showing you who everybody is.
Yeah,
yep, pretty boring,
getting
but
people to
necessary. But like
Boring.
6 whole episode, like I get it, it's an anime. Everything takes a fight is normally like 10 episodes,
Hmm.
but God, it's so slow. I'm bored, to be
yeah,
honest.
it's an old anime, but most older anime they have to the things are done in a way that like the tropes a lot of the tropes are being done. Like this is a lot of the tropes are being made during this time. So these are the tropes that you'll see more often in certain like smaller anime that you see a lot. Like they explain things and everything is happening like you see a replay of the same thing over and over, or like a single fight or battle will take like a bunch of episodes because they're constantly going back and forth telling us exactly how people have done it, or
Hmm.
ah, you didn't expect that, did you? All that stuff.
Right. So like
But
I started anime with both Naruto and Bleach. So this is like during this generation, this was every single anime. Like the one I'm watching right now, Gintama, same exact setup, a
I
bit
have to
older
look at
than the other
Gintama.
two. Oh, it is fucking hilarious.
It
That one,
it sounds. I looked at a little bit of it and it's so funny, but I
when it
cannot
gets
get past.
serious, holy shit, it takes a turn. But like it has the same outline as Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, where like I'm on like episode 20 of Gintama right now. There's a couple hundred episodes of it, and I haven't really gotten to like a main storyline. But that being said, it is
Yeah,
quite
I have to actually look
addicting.
at.
See, I,
I'm
I,
actually
I
got to
don't
look
think
at
I
the.
could do that. Watch a couple hundred episodes and still not have a story.
Well,
I,
no, because the only show that has that is Boruto. Boruto, I have watched 172 episodes. I just checked,
Yeah,
and there
there's
is still nothing. It is so fucking slow.
the story that is there. The actual story of the entire series won't actually start until like what one like until the car arc, which is like dang near like we're at. It's
I
like
want to
I'm in the car arc in the anime right now. We're at the end of it. The end of it just
damn.
happened, and everything else is all the events, character development that happened in 7 episodes of Naruto happened in what 100 episodes or something. Yes, there are bits and pieces of important stuff, but none is a big story element other than the training exams that happened and then a bunch of filler in between. And it's fine if the characters were interesting, and some of the characters aren't.
Exactly, but they're not.
We'll get to that when the bridge gets there.
Ooh, so the arc that we're on now, the Land of Waves arc, goes from episode 1 to episode 19. After that is the tuning exams, which is one of the best arcs of Naruto, which is
One of the best.
20 through 67. And I'll tell you, minus the fillers, because there are fillers in the tuning exams, but that season is all action packed as fuck.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't slow down.
There's a lot of dark parts. Like in the wave arc, there's one dark part that I'll show, and that's in the manga that I already have the picture up, and I'll just show that. And then in the tuning exams there's a couple dark spots, but there's one dark area where there's a reveal going on, and they explain the character's background, and they show us a picture that they don't show in the thing. And in the manga, Jesus, it's actually a little bit scary, especially once you start thinking a little bit deeper on it.
Like I'll say too, in Naruto, there seems to be a lot more deaths that happen on screen than in Shippuden.
Yeah, in Naruto, there's a lot more deaths on screen, and there's a lot more there's a lot you can feel a little bit scary because the world is kind of scary in Naruto. In Shippuden, it's just scary because people it's just people die. People can die, but they don't in as much as Shippuden because people are pretty strong at this point. But at this,
Yeah.
but in Naruto, they're just children. And we're just focusing on children, so it's really easy for children to
And
die.
so they don't make it.
So yeah.
So the tuning exams, one of my favorite arcs in Naruto, only second by the retrieval arc, which is about episode 81 through 107,
Yep.
is what I just read. That is fucking, that pulled my heartstrings on.
We'll see all this stuff. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm not doing it by season when I title the episodes. I'm just probably gonna do it by episodes. So 1 through 5, 1 through 6, to 100, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that works better because that also tells them when we're watching the fillers or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, the tuning exams after this arc, fucking awesome. And this arc itself, also fucking awesome. Almost had me crying as well. Like I had emotions.
Which arc? Like the first
This
arc?
one. Yeah.
Nope.
From when does, well, I can't say anything, but a certain someone has a certain,
Yeah,
Here,
that
here,
story.
I'll take
That's the
my
one I'm gonna
headphones off.
show a little bit in the.
Alan, I'll take my headphones off. Talk.
oh yeah. So for those who are watching and have seen Naruto,
Yeah. For those who do
it's
not
one-
want to get spoiled, why are you looking at it?
skip ahead. That is true. But yeah, no, when Zabuza's death scene and how he takes out that whole crew for Haku
Yeah.
with a dagger in his mouth,
Dude, that was probably the
Oh.
coolest thing. And
that fucking hurt. that was,
dude, that was kind of cool though, in my eyes. I thought that was probably the coolest thing in the world. Just like
Mhm.
he has no working limbs. It's like all mouth, all mouth.
Yep. And I know Drew would fucking enjoy it. So that's why I want to get there before we like call
Yeah,
it a
this
day.
is why I'm glad like people who watch Boruto. It takes a minute because like I can sit through Boruto and watch the first 20 episodes. But after a minute, I'm gonna start getting like, where's the story? I need the story. I need like the important plot bits. And actually, in Boruto, his little eye thing, it was supposed to actually be a Byakugan, but
Oh yeah.
they messed up
Exactly.
the drawing, so they had to call it something else. But still to this day, they haven't done anything with it. It is 200
Mhm.
episodes, and we're in the
Yeah.
manga getting close to where they might do it. Where I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a time skip, and they haven't done anything with it yet. Kind of like
Not only that, because like Drew also doesn't understand that these characters that we're all meeting, this isn't just like a one-off thing. These guys are going to be with
these
us
are they come back.
for the
A lot of these come back.
entire. Even Zabuza and Haku show back up and Shippuden after what the fuck
yeah.
happened to them.
They will come back. Basically, all the characters will come back eventually. But it's time to.
Konohamaru.
Konohamaru is cool.
Yeah, he is. All right. Mute so then Drew knows to put on his head. You back? Drew,
Welcome back.
you back?
Shoot. Yeah, I was playing Snake. Sorry.
Oh,
I
cool.
was playing Snake. One thing about Naruto I also didn't realize is that, man, I would never disrespect the art style of Naruto ever again. Because in Boruto, sometimes it's interesting, but a lot of times the Boruto fights are great, and the Naruto
Mhm.
fights are great. But I never realized how interesting some of the animation was. Like that fireball, oh,
Yeah.
that was disgusting.
That was
I remember like the fireball in like some of the new episodes of Boruto. That was like,
yeah, no. Yo, do you not remember like the pictures during like the fight with Pain of how like if you freeze it at
no,
the
if you
exact
freeze frame it, yeah, it looks sometimes
looks
weird. But if
fucking-
you freeze like this stuff looks disgusting. I would rather look at Pain. Like the Pain art is nice. I like Pain animation because it looks so better fluidly. Like
Yeah, well-
modern, so it's like a fluid animation.
well, that also was animated back in like 2015. So
Yeah. Okay, think about this. Fate was animated. What? Fate Zero was animated. What? 2006.
2009, 2011.
Yeah, something like that. That was probably the most beautiful animation I've ever seen in my life.
2006 was when it was originally published. Hang on. I don't know when it was animated, but yeah. Anyhow, let's get to this actual show, Drew.
Let's get to that.
This arc, this arc is one of my
5 through
favorites.
7? No, 6 to 10.
Nice. This arc is one of my favorites, and the characters that you'll meet show up again. That's all I'll say.
The Itachi arc. Got it.
No, it's not, sadly. That doesn't come up for a while.
No, that's Shippuden, but that's when he's introduced, right?
No.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
He's supposed to be 12 to 13.
12?
Well, in
What-
12 to
what about the
13,
other two?
because it takes like a 5 year. Well, he's like 13, and if he's 13, that means all of them are 13. But if he's 12, that means Sasuke is 13.
Well,
Well, because like in Shippuden,
he
there's
failed the
5 years.
exam like 3 times, so wouldn't that
Yeah,
make him significantly older?
Well, he actually got there earlier.
Yeah, he tried out
Because
early.
this is what the manga says, or an interesting. This is why I don't understand the age sometimes because it's complicated.
Well,
but
in Shippuden,
Sometimes it
he's
just doesn't
18 to
make
19.
yeah, because
In
then it's
Shippuden, he's
like
18,
age.
19.
They give us ages later, and they tell us how long things have been. Like, there's a time skip that happened like what 3-something years.
It's 5 years.
Dang, I thought it was 2 years. So anyway, that happened, and he's like what 16, 17 ish, and at that point, we can guess that he's around like 11, 12, 13.
Oh, 2.5 years.
Oh, so it is 3 years. So if he's 13 here, going on 14, he will be sometime like what 16, which will fit perfectly around the student age.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
he's a teenager.
It's also-
He's a preteen, beginning years of teenage years.
Got it. Because in Hunter x Hunter, all 4 seasons are supposed to happen when they're 12, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, the time at least does play out, so you will see them
Okay.
age.
Oh, you will
Okay.
definitely see them age.
Mhm.
You'll see,
Alright.
become a really bad chick.
All right, cool.
I probably need to stop talking about before some FBI comes in.
It sounded a lot like Avatar.
Yeah, sort of.
You got the 4 bending, and then you got lightning bending.
Basically. Basically. Pause it real quick.
Yep.
Okay. Did they show a map?
Who?
Did they just show a map, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Just want to make sure I was right.
Also, just a quick side note, it's hilarious to me how many times these missions been fucked up and unranked correctly. Because that's damn near, it's just incredible.
And as a person who reads a lot of fan fiction, a lot of fan fiction has this like they constantly say this the C rank curse, where no matter what happens or who takes it, and how little a C rank may seem, it always goes bad, no matter how small it may be. The first C rank always goes bad for some reason, and it's always funny. It's always funny when people always use this stuff like that. Since Naruto does stuff like that. Anyway, sorry to pause things. Time to get back into the story.
Wait, so are all the nations not friendly with each other? They
No.
were saying like enemy ninjas. So like
Basically,
Hokage and the other ninja leaders, they're not friends.
not
No,
necessarily.
not necessarily.
So basically,
They're not friendly, they're
they
not
are Hokage.
allies.
And there are other nations other than them. However, those are the 5 Kage, as in they have Kage and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, there have been
do not
wars
have
against
Kage.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there have been wars against each other, so they're not.
So like if you went, they're in the Fire Nation, and let's say you went to the they're going to the Water Nation, so they would be attacked if there were water ninjas.
I mean, there are water.
Eventually.
The entire reason, like, they're going diplomat, they can be there since it is a mission. So it's not like
Oh,
they cannot be there.
I thought they
But
just said that there were no water tribe.
They're going to
Ninjas.
the land of waves, but the land of waves is inside the Fire Nation in your
the
thing.
ninja area is a secret village. It's a secret village, even though people.
That's why
do
they're
that.
hidden.
Yeah, they're hidden villages, but they can't like take care of all of like the area that they are supposed to be in. They only take care of certain missions in certain areas and take care of assassinations and stuff like that. There are like actually military people like samurai and stuff like that handle military things like that, but ninja mostly handle the assassinations, big wars between two hidden villages. There's been
Okay, so are all of the hidden villages in the Fire Nation?
No, yeah,
No.
the hidden village in the leaves is in the fire. The village of the hidden village of the lightning is not in the Fire Nation. That is the other ones.
There's only
They're
one
all-
per area.
It's in so the lightning ninjas are in the lightning land.
Well, it's okay. Here's the one. There's Kanahagakur, the land of the trees and leaves war. That's where the village hidden in the leaves are, which we are focused on. And then you got the land hidden in the clouds, which is the land of lightning, which is the Rakage, which is where the land of lightning, where the hidden village in the clouds are. And then you got the hidden village in the mist, which is where the water village, basically. And then you got the hidden village of the sand, which is the sand village. And then you got the hidden village of the stones, which is the stone village.
Mhm.
But
So
the stone village is only earth, and the sand village is wind. That's the way to recognize it. And the clouds are lightning.
Okay.
yeah, so where
They're not
going-
going to the Water Nation now.
No,
No,
the land
they're
of waves is
Basically,
just
they're
off.
in the country and operating like in the country, but not in the village itself. If that makes sense.
I think so.
Because I would show you. Actually, I'll just send this to you, and then if you zoom in, you'll see where the land of waves is. It's literally right off the cusp of the leaf.
Like I said, I have the
Okay, it's like a
I have the
neighboring
manga
city.
up completely. So if
It's-
you want me
it's
to show
in-
it, I can just pull it up real quick.
It's not in a different country. It's in the same country.
It's
just
in
a
the
different
country.
city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each
I
country
get it.
has one
That's all I
hidden
was
village.
confused about. Because the way they were explaining it,
Yeah.
made it seem like
Other countries do have hidden villages, just not like the 5 that we just stated.
Yeah, this one shows all of them because I just realized the waterfall nation's in here as well. Oh,
Yeah, I can. Did you send like the entire picture of all the nations?
yeah,
Or-
just so it's easier to realize.
Okay, I
Oh,
can
it's-
just pull up the map that they give us in the story.
Oh no, that one's trash.
It is, but you know.
okay, that was
Zombies.
actually interesting.
Yeah, the story starts now. Zabuza and his Buster Blade. If you got the reference,
Did you
got it.
call them Buster Boys?
I said the Buster Blade.
I thought you
I-
said Buster Boys, and I said don't
I-
talk to say.
I heard Buster Boy too.
Either way, Zabuza, that's gonna be cool. Anyhow, yeah, welcome to Naruto. Now that you've learned everything, you got the history, you know the people, the story basically begins.
Well, it's pretty good.
It starts
I'm
here.
excited for a real fight now.
Oh,
One.
you
Well, you'll get what
get it.
we all got when we were young and when we were ready for when we just started looking at anime.
mhm,
All right.
you'll get it.
Next episode on Dragon Ball Z.
That's a guy.
That's a guy.
I mean, like a lot of women voice male characters,
Yeah.
especially young boys. But like that just sounds like a girl.
So do you think he's a girl or she's a guy? See what
I
I did
thought
there?
I thought that character was a girl, but then the sensei, I forget his name. The sensei said that it was a dude, so now I'm confused.
We'll never know. But do you find sexy? I'm not
going to answer that.
Oh, and if you didn't know, Naruto's voiced by a girl.
I could tell. When he's angry, I can hear it.
She's been the same voice actor for what 20 years, something like that. So good.
She did it. She did a good job though.
She did a great job. She's an iconic voice actor.
What I missed?
The tracker from the Village of the Mist showed up, and I paused it because I thought that was a girl, and then the sensei called him a dude. So now I'm just confused. I'm sure it'll be revealed or never explained.
Oh yeah,
One of those two will happen.
It'll be revealed. Prepare.
Okay. I really don't know what to expect because, like I said a minute ago, a lot of women voice boys on anime and video games and stuff.
Naruto's voiced by a woman.
Right, we were just saying that. Like I can tell Naruto is voiced by a woman when he gets angry, but that tracker just sounds like a girl. So
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, how are you enjoying it now?
It's pretty good. Scenes? That was a good fight.
We're getting there. We're almost. Oh wait, it's episode 9. Wow. Ooh, next episode is it? Yes, next episode is when we get to show some things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then after that, the ending of this land arc is awesome as well.
Yeah, the ending of this is where I'm going to end this episode, and not this one. The ending of episode 10 is where I'm going to end it. I'm going to do 5 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5 episodes per episode. That sounds very confusing, but yeah, 5 episodes per episode because.
And honestly,
I can
Drew, if you
figure out how to edit.
Drew, if you want to stop after episode 15, I don't think that would be a bad place to stop.
Especially if it will be the end of the arc.
Can we stop after episode 10 so we can eat? I haven't had any food all day. It's
I also got
5:20.
No, you're absolutely right. I feel like,
and then we can take like an hour and a half break and come back if we want to.
Yeah, I gotta cook some steak. I got a ribeye sitting out ready for me to cook.
Nice.
I just get shitty dorm food, so.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. It's free.
Is it? I mean, you are paying for it, just not
as an RA. Yeah, it's.
Oh shit! That's right. It is free for you.
It's free. I work a job, but it's not that much.
How many hours do you
work? Maybe 5 hours a week.
Nice.
There are nights when you're on call, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on call like every once in a while. There's 13 of us, so it should balance out to like every other week, but it doesn't. Like I just had 3 weeks in a row, but now I don't have anything for a while. Nice. So it's really easy.
Artie, you haven't seen Bleach either, right?
I know about Bleach. I've seen a bit about Bleach, but I haven't watched it in a minute, and I'm about to rewatch a lot of old anime. I'm starting with a One Piece, and then I'm going back, and then I'm going to Bleach.
Bleach is a lot faster to watch, especially if you skip the fillers. Drew, I normally don't skip fillers in a show.
I don't. I skip fillers if I start to get annoyed by them.
You have to skip.
For Naruto, I didn't start skipping fillers until like the end of Naruto because I was getting really confused when the main story was going to come back.
Drew, this show technically ends when Naruto leaves the village with someone you'll meet soon enough.
Yeah, once they leave, that's the end of the story. There's a lot more episodes after that. Like there's at least 50 more episodes after that point and I've watched like 20 of them, and I didn't
watched
know
all
that
of it.
was the end of it. I thought they were going to continue some other aspect. We're going to go see the other side of the story. No, we're just
No.
going to go straight into fillers. And I was like really confused
Mhm.
for like a minute.
They're all just one-shot episodes.
Yeah, actually, that's
Is
yes.
there, are
So
there any? There's no like arc or anything?
there's no importance after Naruto leaves the village with Jiraiya.
He already
it's
left
like-
the village though.
I said with Jiraiya, so boom. And you'll meet him soon. Yeah, Master Jiraiya. I love him. God. But yeah, once he leaves the village, then you can decide whether or not you want to keep watching because literally nothing else is important to the rest of the story.
But you get to see more of the characters. Like if you like some side characters, you get to see some a lot more side
Mhm.
characters that you like, and
Right.
Okay.
it will help you develop a little bit more appreciation for certain characters and what they do. However, some characters
Fucking suck.
still do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Poor
Well,
10-10.
Some characters
Oh.
will grow if you watch the fillers.
I'm a crazy person and I like to know every single piece of material that's canon.
Yeah, I've been realized that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Cool.
like,
So then, if you have a character that you really like, we can find which filler episode he's shown in.
I'm
After
sorry,
that-
but you guys may not be there. I'll just be sitting here watching them. But I will watch them.
I mean, I wouldn't mind watching them
Watched
again. I
all
haven't
of them.
watched all of them.
We're watching all 50 or however.
I've watched this.
every
I've
episode.
watched this whole thing sub and dub.
I
So
haven't watched all of Naruto. I watched all of like the storyline of Naruto, both subbed and dubbed, and I looked at the movies, all of them. Are we
Oh
looking
yeah,
at the
we'll
movies?
also watch the movies.
Okay, should we watch the movies in order of the time that it comes out, or like when it came out?
If you're not watching it release order, you're doing it wrong.
Like I'm talking about like timeline order.
Release order.
release order. Gotcha. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do release order. Easy.
Maybe we should. I should figure out when. It's gonna be a while until we watch the movie.
Yeah, we have time. Cool. So we'll finish 9 and 10, and then go and eat, and then we'll catch back.
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, let's finish it.
All right, let's go. See, that's totally a girl voice.
I will tell you this.
Don't tell me.
No one knows.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, we do.
No, I'm talking about like for like any what's it called? Fan fiction. Every single fan fiction changes it.
Hmm.
Every single one. Even if it's like if it was written like way after the story is already in, they will change it.
He reminds me of Gon with anger issues.
Really?
Naruto does.
Hmm.
Sort of like the way he just grunts and like moans.
Wait,
Very-
he grunts and moans.
Like he just does a lot of like, you know,
Yeah, I
just
got
standing there and making noises. Like I've only ever seen Gon do that.
Oh, that's
hear that.
you haven't seen too many, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, no, I definitely see what you're talking about.
It
I
is
guess we're not
time.
watching the endings.
Oh shit, you're right. Hang on.
What?
We'll watch this ending and then go back to the front.
So we're watching this ending.
Sorry, I missed it.
Oh well, it's fine. Oh wait, this is 11.
Is it? No, this is 10.
No,
Oh,
this
where's
is
the end of 10?
yeah. I was watching the ending of end of 10, and then we're just gonna go
Wait.
back to the beginning.
So are we skipping
Okay.
the opening?
Here's the intro of 10. That's where we are.
Yes, the intro of 10.
Okay. That voice does not fit Naruto.
Don't worry, the other ones later on are so much better.
Dude,
But hang on. I'm gonna see what the openings are.
Atavio.
There's like season 1, I definitely did skip a bit. What's season 2's? Oh, season 2's opening is awesome. All right, cool. Because that's far away
What are you
already.
talking about? Demon Slayer?
Yeah, season 2 is the tuning exam opening. That one's
Is it? Interesting.
season 3 is good. Season 3 is a classic. Season 4 is a classic. All right, yeah, Drew. It gets 20 times better. And then Shippuden just takes it to another level.
Okay, that's
Dude,
good.
Shippuden is about to be crazy, especially when we're getting into it, and then you just get straight into like Shippuden.
I liked the Death Note, the last intro.
How did you
Where it's
Good.
like screaming. I like that one. Like I don't normally like it, but I thought it really suited Death Note.
It was a great metal opening.
There were only 2, right?
And Death Note, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the one where Light's just like,
Dude, when I first looked at it, I was like, man, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, opening, interesting. Yo, how far are we into it? Because how far are we into this episode?
Good 6 minutes.
Okay, so I am right. Okay, it was jumping around for me.
Oh, no worries. Wait. He said gato or gelato, and did the subtitles really say gato or chocolato? I need to
What are you talking about?
hang on. Yep, gato or blato. Meanwhile, gato chocolato. All right. So Drew, just to give a bit of explanation of why his, or never mind. I'll explain it later.
I'll explain it later.
Because I realize that that's a bit of a spoiler at the moment.
I mean,
that we still haven't hit all the points.
Is it a spoiler?
Because I was gonna explain why he can use shadow clone and not regular clones.
But it's kind of been told a little bit already. Because
no, it hasn't. I don't get it. So
exactly. So we need to wait a bit.
We can wait for a while.
Because it's
not that big of a plot point. It's just an explanation of why things happened the way it did.
Right, and there is because like the reason he can use those clones and not regular ones, like for a long time, I was completely confused.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Nine Tails, bro.
No.
Because we already was told about this in the first episode.
Right, but like this deals more with his genetics. No, this deals more with his genetics. Yeah. So never mind. I was gonna explain, but never mind.
Okay, never mind. I understand now. I'm dumb.
Is that Itachi?
No, you'll know who Itachi is. Wait, does he show up in the tuning exam arc already?
Who? We're talking about Itachi?
Yeah.
At the end of it, but
is
probably
it the end?
Closer to the retreat, closer to the Tsunade retrieval.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like directly after. I might have just found out something. So this is it. I'm just gonna let the credits play.
Oh, everyone you can do it now.
Yeah, everyone click on credits.
Anyway, I may have found out something. The voice actor of the masked person that we haven't had a name for yet, is accordingly. I looked up. They have a bunch of different voice actors, but one of the voice actors is a voice actor is the same voice actor for um Olivia Mir Armstrong and I'm fine.
Oh,
I can't
snap! Really?
And
accordingly
what? For who?
for Full Metal Alchemist is the same person
Oh,
that plays Tanya is the same person that is the mask girl.
Wow.
wait, who's Tanya?
In Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying it probably super wrong. And it also is the same person who plays Launch in Dragon Ball Z, but only some people know that. Something cool. Anyway, this has been the 10 episodes. Drew, how do you feel about this? What do
Wait,
you think?
hold on. Before we go there, how do you spell her name in Full Metal Alchemist?
P. I have to get back to it. I already exited out. It says Paninya.
Say that again.
I'm typing it. Pnayay. Fuck. It's Pan and then Naya. And then
Just spell it out like P as in panda or T as in turtle.
P as a panda, A as an apple, N.
I hope you guys understand. Like, there is a chat section.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a chat
Both of
too.
these.
There's a chat in Teleparty. I typed it in there.
Oh, I
I
X'd
just
out
sent
of.
it on. Yeah, I just
I
sent
X'd
it
out of
in
Teleport.
Snap.
Thank
It's in
you.
Snap.
You sent in a snap?
I mean,
Or not Snap, Zoom. Same thing.
oh, it's the stretchy girl.
Mhm.
Yeah, stretchy girl. I forgot the
Oh
name.
no, that's not the stretchy girl. That's the
No, that's
mechanic.
the mechanic in the
Yeah, it's the mechanic girl.
the missing arm people. Don't blame me.
Yeah, who Winry worked with. I remember
Yeah.
her. She was
It's a
annoying.
small role in comparison. Well, both. Well, I don't know, because the person who is not named yet, but I know the name of and already knows the name. They don't play a big role, but they have a big influence on the
They have a
characters. I'll say that.
really large influence on the main characters that eventually allows us, like, without them, a lot of things that happened wouldn't happen. Or at least wouldn't
Right.
happen until later on in the story, which would already be really bad.
Yeah, but like this is the biggest point of character development at the time. This will be the biggest character development you get.
Yep. I was
Then
thinking
the
about something.
tuning exams will get even more.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm guessing the next episode is when when the more story about Nari will happen. That's when I get to explain a little bit more because I get to explain a little bit. I get to show more because what I when I first saw this everything, it wasn't Naruto wasn't as dark as I thought it was because I thought it was going to be a really dark show. It wasn't, and then when I re-looked at it and then read the manga, there's some dark spots. There's a lot of dark spots and little things that I wouldn't have suspected if you think about it, or if you just look at the read the manga. There's a lot of things that happen that they don't really do or that you see in the anime because it's meant for or what teenagers.
Yeah, I forgot how much blood there was in Naruto.
There's a lot of blood
because like there isn't that much in Boruto, which is
in Boruto. There's not that. There's a lot of the story will get dark, and it is dark. It's kind of dark at the moment, kind of dark, but it accordingly. So far, it seems like we're going to get to a really dark Boruto. But
because the theory at the moment is that Boruto is going to become the villain in Shippuden.
That's I can't see it. I'm sorry, I cannot see it. But nor can I see exactly how they're gonna solve. I don't know what. To be honest, I don't know what the story, the story that I know they're gonna do is going to be basically survive. Basically,
Well, the story I know so far doesn't exist.
Because the story
172 episodes in.
Yeah, the story I'm so caught up in. I'm caught up to like up to date. Is just survive. That's all it is. That's the plan. That's the goal. Survive. And I'm really interested to see how that turns into, from survive to what we see in the first episode. That very first thing that everybody I know wants to see more about.
Yes. The time jump, the sudden twist, his. There's a lot.
Sad because we've grown up with all these characters and
And I sadly got spoiled about Kurama. That shit hurt.
Don't say anything else.
Oh, don't worry. Drew doesn't even know who that is.
He doesn't even know who that is. Yeah, so you're right.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
That hurts.
Do you have any questions about anything so far?
I don't think so.
Yeah, like I said, the biggest thing I was confused about is why he was able to make shadow clones and not regular clones. After
I didn't realize there was a difference.
Yeah, one is physical, one is not.
Oh, I thought just if you couldn't produce, I thought just the illusion ones were just not as strong.
Well,
that is also true. They are
right, but like I thought it was just like the next step. Like no, I thought, clone, your first step is you create the dead clone. Second step is, you can create a visual clone. Oh, multiple visual clones. Oh, you can create a real one. Oh, you can create multiple real ones. As you level up the ability.
The progression. That is actually the progression. But
yeah. But there's a reason that Naruto can make shadow clones and make them useful and multiple of them for a reason.
Now, let me talk to you, Alan, about this. Why come the one aspect, the secret aspect of a shadow clone is never, ever used ever again? Like, I'm talking about, like, it's how, like, the secret aspect of the shadow clone. But you know how many times he has used shadow clones this entire time? He's never died
and been died. Well, here's the biggest issue with it is that it requires a lot of chakra. Not a normal person. A normal person can't produce a shadow clone.
I know, not the being. I'm talking about the secret aspects of making shadow clones. How come at the beginning of the story you did not figure this out? It's because Kishimoto had to write something to make Naruto stronger faster, because it makes no sense that the secret element to it does not get found out quicker unless there's some other way that I have to relook at to understand why.
Well, those shadow clones can also hold chakra in them. They can also use that said chakra. Like, they can do multiple things that regular clones can't.
No, but I have to go back in my research. Anyway.
Like Zabuza's water clones don't do any
but
jutsus.
Because they're not made of pure chakra. They're made of
exactly.
They're made of.
But yeah, like the shadow clones can use jutsus. They can use
all different
chakra.
types of jutsus because they're made of just chakra. But elemental clones are made of like an element and chakra. So they can
and they can also do that.
Those element chakra. That's it. Or at least that's what's been shown and done so far. Because only like water clones can only use water jutsu or taijutsu and stuff like that. But we've never seen a water clone use lightning. You get what I mean?
Conducts lightning. They conduct
they can if you shoot lightning into it, but you never seen a lightning clone do like some type of thunderbolt jutsu or something.
No, but every time someone attacks a lightning clone, they get electrocuted.
Yeah,
when the clone...
you don't see a lightning clone do a fireball jutsu.
It doesn't need to.
Yeah,
that's not its purpose.
But you see shadow clone do all this, and you'll be able to like the secret part also help.
Well, the secret is kept secret. Because Naruto. I mean, if you think about it, Naruto would have never read the entire thing. He looked at the name, figured out how to do it.
He only has like what, 2 jutsus at the moment? 2?
Yeah, transformation and shadow clones. That's it.
2 at the moment, and he does that constantly. Shadow clones hundreds at a time, and then does it over and over again. How come At none of these points he did not even realize, or none of these points nobody told him. He, I feel like
Well, Kakashi realizes. Kakashi realizes they're shadow cards.
and also he should have. I feel like that should have been something he should have been told, or like during that little training arc in the tuning exams.
Well, again, there's a reason why he doesn't need to train to use them. Like that's the whole thing.
You guys are talking
getting
about
at.
future stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
getting far, but
There's a whole reason why. There's a reason why it's natural to him to just use them, and I can't explain it until Shippuden.
Yeah,
Like it's gonna take a while.
I'll have my rant later. Right now, I'll leave it be for the moment. But so watching Naruto again is awesome. Can't wait.
I am enjoying this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alan, you
right.
can do the outro if you so.
Yeah, I'm hungry. This is the tale of Naruto Uzumaki, and we're done for today or now.